Hello there. It's great to be back, isn't it? But we're really sorry. We still can't get in to see you in school. So we're doing a school assembly from the church here. I hope you all had a great Christmas with lots of fun with your family and friends. Are you excited about being back at school after Christmas and New Year?
Well, I am, and today we are thinking about promises. Do you remember what we did in our school assembly this time last year?
Oh, that's a long time ago. We looked at New Year resolutions. Now, that's a really long word, isn't it?
That's very long.
Can you spell it?
Oh, please don't ask me in front of the children.
No, I'm not going to try either. Well, New Year's resolutions are promises we make to try and be better or perhaps more healthy or take more exercise, you know, that sort of thing.
Well, have you made any New Year's resolutions yourself?
No.
No?
Do you know why? Because every time I make them, I forget about them by the end of January.
Oh, dear. Well, resolutions, they are promises. And we're going to think about promises in our next Messy Church. We're going to think about the promises that God makes because he never forgets his promise he made to us.
Do you know what one of the first promises God made was?
Oh gosh, no, I can't remember. Was it that we would always have sunshine?
No, but it was something to do with the weather.
Oh yes, something to do with rain, I believe.
Yes. The people living a long, long time ago had forgotten all about God and were doing their own thing. This made God very sad and perhaps even a bit cross.
I bet. Well, Noah, he was a good man. God wanted to save Noah. So Noah, well, he built an ark and he built it out of wood. It was enormous, as long as 1.5 football pitches. It was as tall as a very tall house, and it had lots and lots of empty rooms in it.
Noah had made this ark when there wasn't a cloud in the sky and the sun shone every day. Sounds crazy, doesn't it?
It does to me.
Not a cloud in the sky, or a puddle on the ground, and God tells Noah to build an ark. It was really hard work because Noah had to build the ark all by himself. He might have had some help from his sons.
Possibly. I bet they helped. Well, everybody thought that he was potty, and they laughed at him. They just went on having fun and ignoring God.
Anyway, when he'd finished, God told Noah to go inside the ark with his family.
Did anyone else go in the ark with him?
Well, yes, there were wombats
And tigers.
and penguins. This is a penguin, by the way, a penguin.
And there were platypus.
And there was a skunk. What else was there?
Well, there were rabbits and leopards.
Leopards and sheep.
Oh, goodness. There were also even the snakes.
Even the snakes.
Oh, the snakes went too.
And bears. This bear's got his legs around the wrong way. Never mind.
And they may have also had reindeer.
Ooh. It's looking a bit dodgy. The leopard's just fallen in.
They all went in.
And don't forget, hang on. Don't forget my friend. What's his name?
He is the...
Warthog. He's
Warthog.
a warthog. Pumbaa the warthog.
Oh, and he went into the ark with all the animals, which was probably very smelly. After they had all got in the ark, Noah shut the door tight, and they just waited.
First of all, they heard
Oh,
a pitter-patter. And then they heard a gushing sound
whoa.
as the water fell down non-stop for 40 days and 40 nights. And the water level got higher and higher until you couldn't see the roads. And higher until you couldn't see the treetops.
Oh my goodness.
And higher until you couldn't see the hilltops or the mountain tops.
That's very high. In fact, all you could see was water everywhere as far as you looked.
Noah and his family and the sheep and the leopards and the bears and the rabbits and the wombats and Pumbaa, they floated around in the ark for 5 whole months.
Gosh, that's a long time. It can't have been easy inside the ark. What do you think was the worst thing to be living with all of these animals in that small ark?
Well, if you've got Pumbaa sitting next to you, it was the
Oh. Anyway, soon the water, it started to go down, but still Noah couldn't see any land. So he sent a dove out to fly around. This dove came back with an olive branch in its beak, and Noah then knew that the water had gone down and it was now safe enough for all the animals to leave the ark.
So, what did Noah see?
Well, Noah saw a rainbow. Now, the rainbow stretched right across the sky.
And God said to Noah, "Never again will I cover the earth with a flood. And this rainbow will be a reminder of my promise."
So every time we see a rainbow, it reminds us of God's promise to us. This promise was in the Bible, that he wants to save us and he does not want to harm us.
So we're going to say a prayer now, using the colours of the rainbow.
Red, we are sorry, God, when we do not do what is right. Orange, please help us to think of other people. Yellow, we are sorry when we forget about you, God. Green, help us to try to be good. Blue, I'm sorry for saying things that are bad and please help me to do better. Indigo, and also to be kind to our friends instead. Purple, thank you for your promises to us. Amen.
Amen. So that was a promise to God when Noah was alive. And we're going to think about some other promises when we do Messy Church, which is hopefully going to be on the 14th of January. But please keep an eye out because we're not quite sure whether we're going to run it or not, but we'll let you know. We're going to do all sorts of great fun crafts, including ladders and other sorts of things, all sorts of things, climbing and stones and that sort of thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this assembly and we hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye.